Hello everybody, good morning. Today I'm going to be teaching you about synthetic division. First off, this video will have two topics, alright? So, there's going to be synthetic division, obviously the regular kind, and we're going to be factoring polynomials with synthetic division. Like that. First, let's get started with synthetic division. This will be confusing to understand for some people, so I'm going to try to explain it in a way that's easy for you to understand. First, let's get, say, a degree 3 polynomial, like x cubed plus 2x squared minus x plus 1. So now, what if we want to divide this by x plus 1? Wait, sorry, this is like multiplication, not division. My bad. Okay, if you want to divide it like this, there are some ways you can do it, right? But synthetic division is easier to do once you get the hang of it. First, what you want to do is assume that x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now, you solve this equation, x is equal to -1, right? So, we can use x equals -1, set up a short division table of some sort. Then, what you want to do is pull out the coefficients from this. So what do we get? We get 1, 2, minus 1, and 1. This is how we're going to do the synthetic division, okay? First off is you want to get this number right here, and you're going to want to drop it down here. Then what you want to do is you want to multiply these two numbers together, resulting in -1, right? In this case. So now, add these two numbers together. 2 plus -1. Negative and positive make a negative, so 2 minus 1 is 1. Then that's -1. Right? Let me go back a few steps real quick. So, now multiply these, right? And it's gonna be -1. Then -2. Then you multiply this with this and so on. So now what's this? 2. Then 3. This is the remainder from our synthetic division. And we will denote it as R and a number. So now, what you want to do is, since this was x cubed, but our remainder is here, it means the degree has dropped by 1. So we will get x squared plus x minus 2 with the remainder of 3. As we have denoted that remainders will be denoted as this, yes. And that is basically how you do synthetic division. So let's give you a little exercise. So I want you to try dividing 2x to the power of 7 plus 2x to the power of 6 minus x to the power of 5 minus x to the power of 4 plus 2x cubed plus 2x squared minus x and minus 1. So I want you to try using synthetic division and divide this long polynomial with x minus 1. You may pause the video, get your solution, and we will see if you're correct. Okay, if you've paused the video and gotten your solution and your answer, let's see if it's correct. So, we've learned that we need to start off by assuming x minus 1 equals 0. In this case, it's the polynomial that we're using to divide this really large polynomial, right? That we're going to assume it's equal to 0. So x equals positive 1. Okay, what do we do after this? We extract the coefficients. 2, 2, negative 1, negative 1, 2, 2, negative 1, and negative 1. So now, make your table of synthetic division. Oh, sorry. Come on, be straight already, you lines. Okay. Sorry for the inconvenience. Let's get right back into it. Since we now have x as 1, first drop 2 down. Now multiply 1 by 2, and that is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. Multiply 1 with 4. That's 4. Making 3. Multiply 1 by 3. 3. 2. Now let's erase these lines real quick. We're going to multiply 1 by 2 now. And what does that make? It makes 4. So it's basically probably going to go in a pattern now. Or not. Because when we multiply 1 by 4 like this, the 4 is going here. So the pattern's broken. It is now 6. That's unrelated to our solution, but it's fun to point out. Negative 1 plus 6 will make 5. Yes. Then 1 times 5. That is 5, obviously. And we get 4 as our remainder. And now it's 2x to the power of 6 plus 4x to the power of 5 plus 3x to the power of 4 plus 2x cubed plus 4x squared plus 6x plus 5 with a remainder of 4. And that is your answer. Or the actual answer that is correct, according to my solution. Alright, so this was how to do synthetic division. Now, can we factor polynomials with this method? Let's try it out. So, let's have our example. X to the power 5 plus 2x to the power 4 minus x squared minus x plus 2. So now, how do we factor this polynomial with synthetic division? First, notice this number, 2. All we have to do is find the factors of 2. It can be 1, 2, or negative 1 to negative 2. Now, you must choose one out of these 4. So, I'm going to try negative 1 and see if it works. If it works, the answer should be 0. once we try -1, we see that -1 to the power of 5, right? Because for our case, x will be equal to -1. So we have -1 plus 2 minus 1 plus 1 plus 2. So that is 3. So that's not equal to 0. Right? Please don't confuse this for factorial. Wow. Okay, so if that doesn't work, let's try x equals -2, which is going to be -32 plus 32 minus 4 plus 2 plus 2. So we can just do this and it's equal to 0. Correct. So we will be using -2 for our synthetic division, right? Now, the method is the same. You get -2. And what I'm saying is you basically do everything in reverse now. -2 here, right? And then 1, 2, but notice how x cubed is missing? That is going to be a 0 because we have no x cubed. Now, as usual, drop 1 down, multiply these. -2, 0. Yeah? So, sorry, but the table was just gone now. Okay, 0 minus 1, then 2 here, it's 1, minus 2 here, and it's 0. So we get x plus 2 multiplied by x to the power 4 minus x and plus 1. And that will be our answer. Now, maybe I should give you another example. But assuming that you have already gotten the basics done, actually, no. Let's give you another example. So, we're gonna pick a random number, no, a random polynomial on my list right now. Let's get x cubed plus 10x minus 11. So what's this? We can do 1, 11, -11, -1, and 11. So that's the ways we can do it. Now first get 1, 0, 10, and minus 11, right? Because this is how we do it. Now, what do we use? We're just going to pick one straight away for my method, but I don't think that would be good. So instead, I'll show you if x equals -1. Means -1 minus 10 minus 11. But look at that. It's just -22. That's not gonna work. Now what if x equals 1? So that's 1 plus 10 minus 11 equals to 0. It works. So x is equal to 1, which means it's x minus 1, right? Now drop 1 down as usual and do the usual method, which will result in this. Alright, so it's x minus 1 times x squared plus x plus 11. And there's your answer. Now, actually, let's go do one more example. This one being x to the power 5 minus 2x to the power 4 minus 3x to the power 3 plus 6x squared plus 2x and minus 4. Now, start with the negative 4. This can be 2, negative 2, or negative 2, 2. So we're going to choose one out of these two. So will it be 2, negative 2, 1, or negative 4? Or negative 1 or 4? It depends, but let's try the 2's for now. Or we could try the 1 first to make it simpler. So let's start. 1 minus 2 minus 3 plus 6 plus 2 minus 4. Let's try to solve for it. So we see that this is 1 minus 2 minus 3, so it's negative 5. Negative 5 plus 6 is 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 minus 4 comes out as negative 1, not 0. So we need to find what makes it 0. Negative 1? Let's try that. So negative 1, right? And minus 2 plus 3 minus 6. And what's this? This is minus 2 and minus 4. But wait, I don't think this is gonna result in a 0. Let's try it. Negative 6. No, because this is already 0. Minus 6, minus 2, and minus 4. So that's not 0, right? We need something that can get us to 0. So hold on while I lazily hop on Desmos. So our thing is x to the power 5 minus 2x to the power 4. Since the number is really large and I probably can't think of it by like myself as of now, I'm going to be using a calculator's assistance. Sorry. Wait, so plus 2x minus 4. Okay, so as it turns out, the answer was actually 1. And I think I had done something wrong. Sorry, my bad. 1 minus 2 minus 3 plus 6. Okay, and then it's plus 2 minus 4. And that would equal 0. Okay, anyway. Let's continue now that I've actually done it correctly. So we now know that x is equal to 1. So note x minus 1. And it's Wait, let me make the table. 1, minus 2, minus 3, 6, 2, and minus 4. Now let's try. 4, negative 4, 2, 2, 4, 4, add 0, and that's it. Now, from this point on, we can say that it's x minus 1, then x to the power of 4 minus x to the power of 3 minus 4x to the power of 2, no, 4x squared, plus 2x plus 4. And then actually you can factor this even more by doing synthetic division on it over and over again. But this is just an example for now. If you've managed to understand every basic so far, I want you to do a really hard exercise. It's a pretty hard one, and it's probably gonna be the hardest one I give you for now. So I want you to try and factor x to the power of 19 plus x to the power of 18 minus 2x to the power of 17 minus 2x to the power of 16 plus x to the power of 15 plus x to the power of 14 minus 2x to the power of 13 minus 2x to the power of 12 plus x to the power of 11 plus x to the power of 10 minus 2x to the power of 9 minus 2x to the power of 8 plus x to the power of 7 plus x to the power of 6 minus 2x to the power of 5 minus 2x to the power of 4 plus x cubed plus x squared minus 2x and minus 2. I'm going to give you like a ton of time to think about this one because this is genuinely a boss question. Skull emoji right here indicates how cooked you are. You haven't understood the basics yet. Now, pause the video, find your solution, and we will see if you're correct. Got the solution and ready to answer? Let's see. First, get some factors of -2, you know. So it's like -1, 2, and 1, -2. So we're gonna try -1. What will it be? It's -1 plus 1 plus 2 minus 2 minus 1 plus 1 plus 2 minus 2 minus 1 plus 1 plus 2 minus 2. Okay, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And then if we do the math, we could just do this, and that's equal to 0, right? It's not really a boss question anymore, is it? X equals -1, so x plus 1. Now setting up our synthetic division table. It's gonna be this long. So now, get -1 and your numbers. 1, 1, -2, -2, 1. Wait, I need to make space. Minus 2, minus 2, 1, 1, minus 2, minus 2, 1, 1, minus 2, minus 2, 1, 1, minus 2, minus 2, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, in reality, it did not need to be that long, but you get my point. Let's dive right into the synthetic division process. First, drop 1 down. Minus 1, that's 0. 0, minus 2, 2, 0. Okay, and then it's 0, right? Then it's 1, it's minus 1. 0, 0, it's minus 2. 2, it's 0. Then you can see the clear pattern that's going on here. Wait, sorry, that was wrong. This is supposed to be 0. Then 1. Then minus 1. Then 0. Then 0. Then minus 2. Then 2. And 0. And then so on. So now we have our pattern. So what's this? X to the power of 16 plus x to the power of 12 plus x to the power of 8 plus x to the power of 4 plus 1. Then we have... Wait, sorry. First it's x to the power of 18 minus 2x to the power of 16 plus x to the power of 14 minus 2x to the power of 12 plus x to the power of 10 minus 2x to the power of 8 plus x to the power of 6 minus 2x to the power of 4 plus x squared minus 2. Then assuming that you already have knowledge in factoring polynomials by grouping, you will know that you can use x squared minus 2 to make it x to the power of 16 plus x to the power of 12 plus x to the power of 8 plus x to the power of 4 plus 1, and with the x plus 1, of course. Then factor this even more into x plus root 2 multiplied by x minus root 2. Then add the rest in, like I'm doing here. And there's your answer, and that's the end of our synthetic division video. Tutorial video. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.